Hello my dear friends, how are you all? Hope everything's okay with you. Love you Ashraf here. So for today's video, we would like to share with you this amazing new 7 wonders of the world. So hope you like it. Great Wall of China. Who built the Great Wall and why? The Long Wall has a long history, more than 2,300 years. It was built in different areas by different states or dynasties to protect different territorial borders. Why the Great Wall was built? In the Qin dynasty, the first emperor of Qin inked the northern walls to prevent invasion from northern nations. In the Han dynasty, the emperors extended the Great Wall far into today's western China to protect Silk Road trade. How the Great Wall was built. The majestic Great Wall was built with wisdom, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears. Families were separated and many workers died and were interred as part of the Great Wall itself. The workers are soldiers, peasants, rebels. Materials used: stone, soil, sand, and brick. Material delivery by hand, rope, cart, and goat. How tall is the Great Wall? The height of the Great Wall is 5 to 8 meters or 16 to 26 feet. It was designed to be at least 3 times the height of a man. Some of the wall was built along ridges which make it look taller. Present condition: 30% plus of the Great Wall is gone. Due to natural erosion and human damage, about 2,000 kilometers or 30% of the main Great Wall has disappeared. Why you should visit the Great Wall? Greatest human feat in history. The Great Wall is the building project with the longest duration and greatest cost in human lives, blood, sweat, and tears. It deserves its place among the new 7 wonders of the world and the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Petra, the lost city, still has secrets to reveal. Thousands of years ago, the now abandoned city of Petra was thriving. Curved directly into vibrant red, white, pink, and sandstone cliff faces, the prehistoric Jordanian city of Petra was lost to the Western world for hundreds of years. Located amid rugged desert canyons and mountains in what is now the southwestern corner of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, Petra was once a thriving trading center and the capital of the Nabatean Empire between 400 BC and AD 106. The city sat empty and in near ruin for centuries. Only in the early 1800s did a European traveler disguise himself in Bedouin costume and infiltrate the mysterious locale. In 1985, the Petra Archaeological Park was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and in 2007, it was named one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Several scenes from the Hollywood blockbuster Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade were filmed in Petra. The movie's fictional Canyon of the Crescent Moon was modeled on the eastern entrance to Petra, a 250-foot height sandstone slat canyon known as the Sik that leads directly to Al-Ghazne, the treasury, perhaps the most stunning of Petra's dozens of breathtaking features. Visitors today can see varying blends of Nabatean and Greco-Roman architectural styles in the city's tombs, many of which were looted by thieves and their treasures thus lost. Today, local Bedouins selling tourist souvenirs hawk their wares not far from the place where Arabs believe Moses struck a rock with his staff, causing water to burst forth. Colosseum, measuring some 620 by 513 feet, 190 by 155 meters, the Colosseum was the largest amphitheater in the Roman world. Unlike many earlier amphitheaters which had been dug into hillsides to provide adequate support, the Colosseum was a free-standing structure made of stone and concrete. The distinctive exterior had 3 stories of arched entrances, a total of around 80, supported by semi-circular columns. Each story contained columns of a different order or style. At the bottom were columns of the relatively simple Doric order, followed by Ionic and topped by the ornate Corinthian order. Located just near the main entrance to the Colosseum was the Ark of Constantine, built in AD 315 in honor of Constantine's victory over Maxentius at Pons Milvius. Inside the Colosseum had sitting more than 50,000 spectators, who may have been arranged according to social ranking, but were most likely packed into the space like sardines in a can, judging by evidence from the seating at the Roman amphitheaters. Awnings were unfurled from the top story in order to protect the audience from the hot Roman sun as they watched gladiatorial combats, hunts, wild animals fights, and larger combats such as mock naval engagements, for which the arena was flooded with water. Chichen Itza. It is located about 120 miles from the modern-day resort town of Cancun on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. The name Chichen Itza is a Mayan language term for at the mouth of the well of the Itza. The Itza were an ethnic group of Mayans who had risen to power in the northern part of the Yucatan Peninsula where the city is located. The well in the name refers to a number of underground rivers that run beneath the region and likely serve as the source of water for the city. This easy access to water made the location perfect for a city the size of Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza today, long abandoned by the Spanish and then by the newly formed country of Mexico, Chichen Itza became a significant architectural site in the mid-1800s. It remains so today. The decline of Chichen Itza. Although the fall of Mayan civilization is widely attributed to the arrival of Christopher Columbus in 1492 and the European colonialists that followed the most famous explorer, Chichen Itza may well have lost its place as an important city in the region long before then. Indeed, historians believe that many of the political and economic activities of the city had shifted to Mayapan, a newer community built to the south and west of the Chichen Itza by the mid-1200s. There is some evidence that Chichen Itza may have been raided and looted at this time, although that remains up for debate. Machu Picchu, 7,000 feet above sea level and nestled on a small hilltop between the Andean mountain range, the majestic city soars above the Urubamba Valley. The Incan-built structure has been deemed the lost cities, unknown until its relatively recent discovery in 1911. Archaeologists estimate that approximately 1,200 people could have lived in the area, though it was most likely a retreat for Incan rulers. Due to its isolation from the rest of Peru, Living in the area full-time would require traveling great distances just to reach the nearest village. One incredible fact about Machu Picchu is that although it was built in the 1400s, it was hardly known of outside the region until 1911. An American professor named Hiram Bingham found the site despite the fact that the Incans did a thorough job at keeping secret the lost city, which is located nearly 8,000 feet above sea level. Taj Mahal is an enormous mausoleum complex commissioned in 1632 by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to house the remains of his beloved wife. Constructed over a 20-year period on the southern bank of the Yamuna River in Agra, India, the famed complex is one of the most outstanding examples of Mughal architecture which combined Indian, Persian, and Islamic influences. At its center is the Taj Mahal itself, built of shimmering white marble that seems to change color depending on the daylight. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983, it remains one of the world's most celebrated structures and a stunning symbol of India's rich history. Shah Jahan was a member of the Mughal dynasty that ruled most of northern India from the early 16th to the mid-18th century. After the death of his father, King Jahangir, in 1627, Shah Jahan emerged the victor of a bitter power struggle with his brothers and crowned himself emperor at Agra in 1628. At his side was Arjuman Banu Begum, better known as Mumtaz Mahal, chosen one of the palace, whom he married in 1612 and cherished as the favorite of his three queens. In 1631, Mumtaz Mahal died after giving birth to the couple's 14th child. The grieving Shah Jahan, known for commissioning a number of impressive structures throughout his reign, ordered the building of a magnificent mausoleum across the Yamuna River from his own royal palace at Agra. Christ the Redeemer. The statue of Christ the Redeemer is world famous. It is an evident symbol for whole people. But a symbol of what exactly? The answer is that the statue is the symbol of the city of Rio, Brazil, the people, and that religiously it marks the will to open up to the world. Well, the symbol is strong, but the statue does not have like the Statue of Liberty many symbols more or less hidden that can be interpreted in one way or another. Universal symbolism. It is the monument of the city, the one that is the most visited and which is the best known in the world. He shares this evocative power with Sugarloaf, another hill of Rio Bay, another monument of the city almost as well known as him, but it is the statue that holds the rope in the heart of the Cariocas. The statue is also the symbol of Brazil, and through the nation that of the Brazilian people. No other monument, be it natural or created by man, is so identifiable in Brazil. My dear friends, that's it for today. So hope you like this very interesting new 7 wonders of the world. Hope you like it. And if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever we post our new videos. Thank you all so much for watching. See you on our next video. Bye for now.